Alright, now we are here at Salt Point State Park, one of the coastal parks here in California, north of Jeddah. A bigger city is north of Santa Rosa, along Highway 1. Now let's go and explore, learn a little bit of history, but mostly it's a nature walk. So let's go! Salt Point State Park in Sonoma County, California spans 6,000 acres along the northern California coast. It offers 20 miles of hiking trails, over 6 miles of rugged coastline, and California's first underwater preserves. The park is named after the salt crystals that formed over millions of years in the rocky coastline crevices along the Pacific and North American plate boundary. The Kashaya Pomo traditionally harvested these crystals using abalone shells. They were also Sonoma County's first inhabitants, followed a seasonal harvest cycle from winter to fall. Before 19th century Russian settlement, about 1,500 Kashaya live on land stretching from the Gualala River to Duncan's Point and 30 miles inland over coastal mountains. In winter, the Kashaya lived in inland villages to avoid coastal storms and use fall harvests. In spring, they moved to coastal camps, gathering shellfish like abalone, baking clams and mussels with hot rocks, and fishing with deer bone hooks and kelp lines. They also dried seaweed and collected salt at Salt Point, near Cabeslawina village, as noted by Kashaya elder Herman James. There was a legend that tells of a 15-foot horned sea creature at Salt Point. It was said to hunt whales. He tread carefully while exploring the rugged coastline and Gerstle Cove, which is now one of the underwater preserves. In 1812, the Russian-American company settled on Kashaya lands at Metini village, 6 miles south of the park. For 29 years, Fort Ross served as their administrative hub, where Kashaya and other native Californians work alongside Russians and native Alaskans. If you want to know more about Fort Ross, check out the description below for the link. Though Salt Point fell under Russian influence, they did not exploit its limited salt supply, instead purchasing salt from the Spanish for meat preservation in Alaska. After California became the 38th state in 1850, Salt Point thrived on stone quarrying and lumbering to support San Francisco's gold rush boom. In 1853, Samuel Duncan and Joshua Handy built Sonoma County's first lumber mill north of the Russian River, producing 12,000 feet of lumber daily. By 1860, after processing 30 million feet of lumber, the Duncan brothers relocated their operation to Duncan Mills. About 10 years later, lumber chutes replaced cables for lowering timber and stone down the point's cliffs. The Duncan brothers profited from quarrying sandstone, which was shipped to San Francisco and Mare Island for construction. Gerstle Cove's iron stock anchor remains a testament to Salt Point's economic boom during California's early statehood. In 1860, as the brothers left Salt Point, John C. Fisk opened a steam-powered mill at the other end of the park.
Tingnan mo si Corby, oh! Mamadali ang bumalik.
Cutting 42 million feet of lumber for 14 years, Fisk Mill Cove grew into a commercial hub with a store, hotel, saloon, and Wells Fargo office. After Fisk sold his mill in 1865, Frederick Helmke and later James Cruz kept the cove active. With 437 schooners calling between 1868 to 74, the site remained operational into the 20th century. After a major lumbering ceased at the mill, Salt Point thrived under new owners in 1870, including Frederick Funk and Louis Gerstle. They planned to harvest oak for leather processing and lease the land for grazing and lumber. Babbling brooks! William R. Miller built a chute at Gerstle Cove, supporting a workforce of 50. Funk also built a hotel and another chute. Though they chartered Louisville, the town never materialized. By the 1880s, resource exploitation declined, and the land was used for cattle grazing.
Lagay mo si Yuso na ilog yan.
Oh.
Pwede mo may zoom in later on yun.
Pero lumalabo. Salt Point became a California state park in 1970. The process of its designation was part of California's broader effort to preserve its unique coastal landscapes and ecological resources. This is Scottish moors, or English moors, wherever they have the most moors in the UK. Today, the park remains a stunning destination for hiking, camping, tide pooling, and exploring its coastal history. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the view here in Salt Point State Park. Until next time, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. Bye! If you like our videos, please click thumbs up for like.
Hit the bell to subscribe!
Please comment.
And don't forget to share!